guys, Crew Blind Wave, I'm Eric.
Rick.
Aaron.
And we're back with Brooklyn Nine-Nine, where last time we had a setup for this.
We have Wuntch, we have Vulture, we got that other guy.
The Suicide Squad.
Whoever he is.
The only thing we need is Tim Meadows out of prison.
We can't get that.
Why not? He would be fine. He's just going to come into the precinct.
Wasn't he?
He's
Was
gonna
he?
look
You
at
want
it,
him to eat the commissioner?
He's just going to be like,
He was already in last episode, right? Was it the last episode he was in?
Yeah.
That was great. I love
hey,
that.
it could be a part 2. He could still be in it. You never know. Just bring him out. Have the mask on, like Hannibal Lecter. Be safe.
Yeah.
If he escapes, it happens.
What if we get Sean Astin to hack?
Ooh. Be a hacker. Yeah. Bring back everybody. We can bring back Patton Oswalt as the firefighter.
Yeah, the fire
was a
marshal,
fire-
chief,
Yeah.
arsonist.
That's in this show, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah.
Sounds familiar. No, we just need to get everyone.
And,
get Doug Judy.
Fucking, damn it. Rose's ex. Can't think of his name. The crazy guy.
We should get Amy's ex.
Yeah. Oh, Pimento.
Pimento is Rose's,
Pimento.
but then there's also the guy who loves the beer or whatever.
He loves,
Ted?
Pilsners.
Pilsners.
Ted Pilsner or whatever,
Yeah.
right?
He's too boring.
That you came to me to ask for help shows how much you've matured. You know what else shows how much you've matured? Your withered face.
Now I know why you refer to this as a suicide squad, Peralta, because I already want to kill myself.
Why don't you wait a week? You'll probably die of old age.
The only way I'm gonna die is if you touch me with one of your bony fingers and drag me across the river Styx.
You know, I actually wouldn't mind getting rid of John Kelly either. That guy makes up so many dumb rules. He told me I couldn't eat raw chicken.
And you think a new commissioner will
Yeah, he's already on board, so yes, a new commissioner would let you eat raw chicken for whatever reason.
It's healthier.
It sure is.
And what do you hope to get out of this, Madeline? Let me guess. Revenge on Dorothy for killing your sister.
I want the same as you. I think what John Kelly he told me as soon as he got home.
I did. I'm so excited about the Suicide Squad.
Oh, I love seeing these glimpses of domestic Peraltiago. Now kiss.
Peraltiago.
You don't do it enough.
You do it all the time, just not in front of you.
It's been a year.
We don't have time for this.
It's been a year.
I will learn to trust Madeline Wuntch. I will never trust Madeline Wuntch. She's a venomous snake waiting to strike, and you know what we do to snakes.
Chop their heads off, remove the skin, turn them into boots.
Don't be absurd. Who would want troll skin boots?
You just said she was a snake.
The devil comes in many forms. No, what I meant was, I want you to follow her and make sure she doesn't betray us. And, don't tell Peralta.
Count me in. I got nothing else going on.
Aren't you supposed to be getting ready to transfer to Staten Island?
Yes.
No.
It's pretty real last week.
That's before I decided to pretend it wasn't. I'm in denial.
Most people who are in denial don't usually say they're in denial.
That's because they're in denial about being in denial. But I'm not in denial. I'm in denial.
Is Sheffrin's brain okay for this mission?
Yes, sir. For this and all future 9-9 missions, which I'll definitely be a part of. Let's go.
Oh, man, I hope he doesn't leave the show.
When CJ goes to get his morning coffee, we will arrive and grab him. He will pretend to struggle just enough to attract attention.
Help! Help! I'm going to write this down so I remember my lines.
I can see that you already have the word milk written on your hand. I know where this is going.
Milk! Milk!
Okay, the Vulture, who rode in on his motorcycle,
Colby.
will take charge and eliminate any evidence.
Is that guy's name Kobe or throwing the ball that way?
Make sure
There's nothing here.
He won't even meet with me.
Perhaps you can sneak in disguised as an old leather chair.
Commissioner Kelly.
Oh, Madeline, I didn't see you there. I thought you were an old leather chair.
he's not gonna say that. You're worse than the Vulture. Anyway.
Leave me alone! Leave me alone!
God.
You're never gonna be alive! You're never gonna be alive! Help! Somebody call the police! Here, take her! Take her! Take her! No, don't hurt me! Don't hurt me! It's you! Yeah, it's us! No, get in the bin!
Man, did someone see them now?
So, on someone's phone.
They're so disappointed.
Hey, could we stop and get a slushie? It's just that you guys kind of made me drop it back there.
What the hell was that, CJ? CJ?
I'm sorry. I didn't know it was you. You were supposed to be in gorilla masks.
Okay, so let me get this straight. You thought that we were real kidnappers who showed up at the exact time that we planned a fake kidnapping?
Exactly. You get it. He gets it.
Nobody's following us. I'm headed back to the apartment.
Okay, look.
What if someone saw you?
That's why we have the vulture.
Yeah, yes.
Colby.
Captain Pembroke, what do you have there?
Do you find a hair?
Nice work.
Let's bag it. Let's get it to the lab.
They have my hair? I thought you put your 2 worst guys on this.
These are my worst guys, all right? They're real dorks. They both wear glasses. One of them's even a woman.
Ugh, you said you didn't trust them to get coffee.
Look, if you can't tell what coffee is code for by now, then you and I shouldn't be talking about this, Jake.
Oh my God, he put his best detectives on the case.
Hey, my 2 best detectives are Stinky and Boner, and they definitely know how to order coffee. Extra cream. Wink, wink.
Guys, stop fighting. We did it. Let's just chill and play some Madden.
No one's playing Madden with you, CJ.
You know, Peralta, this is all your fault. A witness saw your face, and now there's a police sketch of you being sent around.
Please, that doesn't even look like me. The only thing they got right is my little curl, and I can just get rid of that.
Jake, you can't.
You're right, it's worth the risk to keep it.
This is bad. Our plan is collapsing.
No, it's not. John Kelly is going to authorize a stingray within the hour, and everything will be fine, assuming Wuntch gets the bug in place.
Oh, Wuntch, please, Wuntch.
I trust her. She can
If
do it.
anyone pulls off anything, I hope it's
We
Wuntch.
got time. You want to talk about your goodbye party?
Oh, no, I hope they don't fuck it
It's
up.
about to be boneless chicken breast.
Sure, 70-year-old Terry can eat whatever he wants. You are talking about my retirement party, right? 20 years.
70.
Something's going on with Wuntch.
I heard your app caught a serial killer. Hot Clues strikes again.
Yes, indeedy.
She went low versus. Oh, no, it's
What
high.
the hell, Raymond? You were following me?
I don't know what you're talking about. I've been here the whole time.
My mistake. These 2 goons were carrying a dirty old mop that looked exactly like you.
We've had a few hiccups, but all that matters is that Wuntch planted the bug on Kelly.
No, I didn't.
What's that now?
You don't trust me, I don't trust you. The mission's off. Here's your bug back. It's not
Damn
an
it.
actual bug, so don't eat it, you lizard.
Ah, you didn't specify the subspecies of lizard. I won that round.
Oh my God, will you give it a rest?
What? What?
They smooth things over with Madeline, and she's agreed to rejoin the Suicide Squad.
Oh, goody gumdrops. But do we even need her? What does she bring to the table?
30 years of police experience.
I have 33.
I earned a police combat cross.
I have a Medal of Honor.
I own the record for most arrests as a uniformed officer in NYPD history.
You got me there. Of course, I never spent much time in uniform because I was promoted to detective after 1 month.
They're not allowed to do that. It's against the rules.
It's also against the rules to let a pile of worms wear a uniform, and yet here you stand.
Okay, just stop. Look, sir, I've explained this. Wuntch is the only one that can get close to Kelly. We need her.
Okay. The worm pile stays.
Great. That was our last obstacle. Except for one other thing. I promised her that you would apologize for everything you've ever done to her.
Including the Michelle Obama incident?
Yes, she mentioned that specifically. I'm very curious what happened there.
What was
It's
that?
nothing, but fine. I'm sorry, Madeline, for everything. Especially for pushing you into Michelle Obama from behind and then running away.
What?
Sure.
It was very funny.
Apology accepted. There's a policeman's ball tonight. I can plant the bug on Kelly there.
He's like, ah!
While she was first lady?
Even those were enemies. It would raise suspicion.
Don't worry. I know just what to tell people.
Madeline and I are now lovers.
So, we can assume Kelly authorized stingray surveillance and we missed it. But if we ratchet up the pressure on him, we might get another chance.
How do we ratchet up pressure more than we already have?
By making him believe that the kidnappers are serious and that CJ is in real danger.
Ooh, what if we send Kelly a severed finger in a box?
No way. I need all my fingers. How else am I going to do the hang 10 sign?
Nobody's cutting off your fingers. I meant we would get one from the morgue.
From the morgue? Man, we are always getting into the craziest situations. If I were leaving this squad, I'd miss these moments, but I'm not, so I won't.
Okay, seriously, what's going on with him?
It's a whole thing.
Is it going to screw up the plan?
More quietly self-destructive.
Sounds good. Terry, do you?
I have an idea. So when my dad lost his flower shop, my Aunt Bruce,
Charles, we don't have time for a weird Boyle story right now. Just tell us your idea.
we make a scary hostage video where it looks like we're gonna kill CJ.
Ooh, I love that. Wait a minute, your dad did that to save his flower shop? Was your aunt the hostage? What happened there?
You said we didn't have
I
time.
didn't know it was the coolest story ever. Oh, it is. Well, then tell the whole thing and spare no detail.
Okay, so you know how Aunt Bruce can lactate on command?
Of course.
Guys.
Yeah, sorry. All right, so we'll make a hostage.
Damn it! What happened in
Too
this
nice.
story?
Do we know anyone with like
I wanna
a
know the
real
story.
creepy basement?
Yeah, it's just got one exposed light bulb and a couple of spent mattresses.
Spent? Oh yeah, that sounds perfect.
Oh, wait, before we decide. Scully, what's your basement like?
Bunch of old Victorian wallpaper that came with the house. I tried to peel it off, but the wall underneath was covered with fingernail scratches.
Ooh, Hitchcock, can you top it?
Mine has mother's hospital bed.
Okay. Scully?
I got this one red door I've never been able to open, and I hear screams behind it sometimes. But it's probably just the wind.
Okay, that's actually too scary. Hitchcock's it is.
You can't write.
This morning I was kidnapped. For real.
Stop.
What? What was wrong with that?
You said you were kidnapped for real.
Well, I don't want people to think I was fake kidnapped. You know, I'm selling it.
Okay, let's just do it again. Say you were kidnapped and nothing else.
Now he's gonna add nothing else.
She's right.
Okay, fine. One more time. Take 12. Just say kidnapped.
Take 12.
Kidnapped.
Oh.
The instructions were clear.
The largest drug bust in NYPD history, pulled off by the most unlikely duo.
A woman and a gay black detective.
No, I meant a human and a rotted jack-o'-lantern.
Don't be so hard on yourself. You weren't all the way rotted back then. There's John Kelly. Twirl me into him and I'll place the bomb. Hello, John.
Right on time, Madeline. Did Raymond buy it? Did he think you were bonding?
He was smiling at me like an idiot.
You've betrayed us, you coffin cave mold beetle.
Could be a triple cross, though.
Coffin cave
He
mold.
betrayed him.
Sure, but how are we gonna get followers on this thing, man?
NYPD! NYPD!
What's going on?
What's going on is you're under arrest for the kidnapping of Jason Stentley. Kobe.
Got it.
Kobe never passed?
Yeah, Kobe shoots.
Yeah.
That's why I was confused when he was like,
Your is cooked.
That's not a saying. It's goose.
Cares about a goose. I'm talking about cooking a penis.
All right, this is pointless. CJ will just tell everyone the truth.
No, I won't. I bought him off. All I gotta do is play Madden with him. Come on, CJ. Hey, you know what? I just beat hard, so I'm gonna let you stew in here for a little while. I am loving it. Such a loser.
Damn.
Man, this is rock bottom.
This is
Oh,
not good.
Raymond, this is sad. He's the one you think of like a son, right? Or are you closer to Santiago? Not that it matters. They're both equally going to prison.
Oh, come on, Madeline. There's no need to gloat. Though it does feel good. Gloaty, gloat, gloat.
I knew I never should have trusted you.
Yes, obviously not. You dum-dum. John, I don't want to remember this. Why don't you snap a photo?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Why don't you get in there with him?
Oh, why the heck not? My kids just got me a digital picture frame.
All right, everybody
part of the
say
plan.
9-9.
9-9.
Raymond, I love the scowl, but could you slump your shoulders a bit more? Remember, you're a man who just lost everything. And done.
who's the jingle?
We got it, Peralta.
We got it.
Are they totally shocked? Is Kelly like, what just happened?
What just happened?
You've been had, John. You see, when you handed me your unlocked phone just now to snap that photo, I cloned it to a secure network server.
When you handed Wuntch your locked phone,
Yeah, I already said that part.
Sorry, I can't see or hear anything. I'll just be quiet from now on. I might chime in with a yeah here and there to stay in the mix.
Great. The only way to get you to trust me is if you thought I was betraying Holt.
Yeah!
And now I have access to all your personal correspondence,
All right!
including all Stingray authorizations. It's over, Kelly. You're done.
Okay.
Okay.
You may have won this round, Madeline, but you're gonna live to regret it. You are both so gonna live to regret it.
I agree with what was just said.
Hey, Jake, I'm just gonna hold this down.
Yeah, sounds good. Thank you.
When did you hatch this plan?
Peralta thought of it when I tried to quit the mission.
Hey, what's Holt's expression right now? Would you describe it as proud daddy?
It's hard to tell. He's still piecing it together. This could take a while.
Why didn't you just tell me what was actually happening?
You sold
I
it.
wanted to, sir, but it involved trusting
Yeah.
Madeline Wuntch, and I just didn't think you could handle it. But I'm sorry
Honestly,
that
him
I
not
lied.
trusting her sells it more.
Sir? Sir? Oh no, is he mad? I can't see anything. Did he storm out?
No, I stormed in to tell you it was a great play and nice work, Peralta.
Here it is. The proud daddy.
Well, well, well. Commissioner.
Still not used to hearing
Commissioner.
that. Of course, I'm only acting commissioner until they choose someone permanent.
Might well be you. After all, you brought down John Kelly. Wonder what he's doing now.
He's got a much higher paying job in the private sector.
Yes, the world is horrible.
Yeah.
But then again, sometimes it surprises you. This whole time, I thought you were up to something, but really, you just wanted what was right for the NYPD.
I did. But also, I was up to something.
Jeez.
Could I have everyone's
Why?
attention? I know it's my last day, and I've been in denial about it all week.
Last day.
And I still am. So I'm giving this toast for no reason. Here's to nothing.
You okay there, Ter?
It's just that if I wasn't in denial, I would be so depressed right now at the thought of leaving all of you.
Yeah, we'd be depressed too. If anything was happening, which it isn't.
Right. And I'm not going to say that no matter what precinct number is on your uniform, you will always be part of the 9-9.
It means so much to me that you aren't saying that right now.
And I want to say, I'm not going to miss you at all, you piece of crap. Good riddance.
Pretty sure you're misreading the game here, Charles.
Yeah, I see that now.
To nothing.
To nothing.
Thanks, guys. But this sucks.
Terry, come on. We're still gonna see you all the time, I promise.
You'll come visit me in Staten Island?
Yeah! Well, you know, you can come to Brooklyn, there's 7 of us, 1 of you, but we can iron out the details later.
Nobody's going to Staten Island.
Okay, damn, I get it. I'll come to you.
No, you're staying here at the 9-9. I just talked to Madeline Wuntch. She's making a personnel change, which frees up some room in the budget.
Oh, no.
He's gone.
I told her that I'd only spent a month as a patrolman before I made detective. She said that's against regulations and has decided to
He's a patrolman again?
the situation.
Rectify it how?
Oh, man. God. No. Captain.
That's life.
Patrolman Holt.
That's what all the people say. You're riding high in April, shot down in May. But I know I'm gonna change that tune.
What about those people?
When I...
Fremula. Well, I loved it. I love that episode.
It was a good episode.
I love that set of episodes. Wuntch did what she needed to do, but she's also Wuntch, and Raymond's right about her.
You just can't trust
But
her.
she did the right thing.
Sure. I loved it though, because I feel like it fits with Madeline. Because
it does.
She appears to be betraying Holt,
Yep.
which fits in with everything. But then she's actually betraying Kelly, which just fits with her.
Yep.
And then in the long run, she actually just had her own personal agenda. To send him back to patrol.
It does, and it fits with the Vulture too, because I think he truly thought, yeah, you guys fucked up, and I think he really fucked him over. But he's a Vulture, you know.
Yeah.
I wonder if he got in trouble, or if there's like
No, Wuntch can send him to...
Yeah.
Like, Wuntch can promote him.
Wuntch can promote
being
him.
the
So
commissioner now
of the 6'9".
And CJ got to play
6'9".
Madden.
He did.
That idiot just play Madden with it.
CJ's ridiculous, but him earnestly screaming milk as he's being
Milk!
kidnapped really got me. He just said it with such desperation.
I love it. Like, I thought you guys were showing up with gorilla masks. You thought random real kidnappers showed up at the exact time of a fake? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's got it. He's got it. That's good. Oh, man.
So Terry's not leaving, though.
No. Which I didn't believe, because I feel like if he was actually, Terry Crews was leaving the show, it would have been more focus on Terry. I feel like.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know, like Gina left, and we had a whole Gina thing before she left.
I mean, yeah, but we also didn't have a Gina thing when she left, and then she came back, so we can have a Gina thing for her to leave.
Sure.
Like, she kind of just got hit by a bus and gone, remember?
Yeah.
For a little bit.
I get you.
She was gone.
But does that mean that Terry is now captain?
I don't know. That's what my thought was going to, because he went from sergeant to lieutenant, right? But I don't know if he would get to captain already.
Active captain.
Yeah, like how she's
Santiago
acting
could
commissioner
become
right
captain.
now and stuff. She could be captain?
She's been a lieutenant longer than him.
Is she, Santiago?
Didn't she move up to sergeant, but they couldn't have 2 sergeants because he was already sergeant?
I'm just saying, like, her dream is to become a captain, right?
Sure.
And I just wonder if it's one of those things where, like, maybe Madeline might promote a woman over someone else. I don't know.
Sure. I think
She might be
Terry outranks her still, though.
Yeah, you might be right.
So I think she got something, and then because Terry was there, she couldn't stay there. But
Yeah.
she's still in the same. She's still 9-9. Just
Yeah, she's just downstairs with the uniform officers, not the detective.
but she's
right?
a sergeant of.
Which now includes Holt.
Yeah,
She's his
which means
boss.
she's his boss. Yeah, Ah. It could be fun. I don't know. At least he's still around. Dude, there was some stuff they did that was really. I loved the River Styx thing. That was so good.
So funny.
But I also.
It might be one of the best. In the
I don't know what was my favorite. I really like that, but I also loved the slow pushing on Scully.
On Scully.
When it's like, you gotta top that. It's like,
I
you
have a red door.
Sometimes behind it you can hear screaming, but it could be the wind. But I don't know. It never opened. Like, it was just
The
such
way he delivered it was perfect.
It was so good.
Where was
I
that
really
at?
enjoyed it. It's before that.
Before.
I got this one red door I've never been able to open, and I hear screams behind it sometimes. But it's probably just the wind.
Oh, that was done so well. The music was great too.
The music gets really creepy. It has a little bit of a push in, and the way he delivers it, just the voice is so different.
Yeah. But it's probably just the wind.
I've never been able to open it.
If Holt pushed Wuntch into Michelle Obama when she was First Lady, she would have been tackled by the Secret Service.
Maybe. It could have happened.
That might be cause for.
It just depends on the situation. If they were meeting at a thing and she was like going to shake her hand, and he pushed her in and she just stumbled in.
Yeah.
It might not have been a thing. I'm so sorry, but no. Like if it was just like they were just
they
they just jump on her. So what was the Fyre Festival?
Fyre Festival Guy. I don't know. I'm not a music person. I rely on you for that. You failed me.
I think
music. I don't know festivals.
it's one of two things. Either it was like a, not Watergate. What's the name of the famous music festival?
Burning Man.
Like that, like Jimi Hendrix was in.
Burning Man.
No.
Woodstock.
You
said Watergate. I thought Burning Man.
It's either one of those situations where like there was just no planning or whatever, or it's the like super private exclusive one that was on an island. It cost like thousands of dollars to go to, and like it was all just a scam.
That might be what it is here. There's a Billy McFarland here who is an American convicted felon who co-founded the ill-fated Fyre Festival.
Okay.
He defrauded investors $27.4 million by marketing and selling tickets to the festival and other events.
That he never planned to throw? Is that what it was? Or
Yeah, so like he promised musical acts that didn't show up. There was supposed to be like super fancy like cabins for everyone to stay in, but there was just tents. Like technically there was a thing, but it was not at all what he promised.
Gotcha. And then in 2003, he founded Magnuses, a club targeted at millennials, using $1.5 million of the investor funding. Damn.
Ja Rule was involved. For a luxury musical festival is how it was supposed to be.
Luxury.
Intended to promote the Fyre app, which he made a mobile app too. The event was supposed to be April and May of 2017, but was aborted after attendees had arrived due to problems with security, food, logistics, understaffing, accommodations, and talent relations. That's a lot of lists there. So, okay. So that's who he was referring to. He's like, hey, he was just trying to play music.
Sure.
It's like he just defrauded people.
Yeah, there was a lot of money involved.
Wow.
He borrowed as much as $7 million in an effort to fund the festival, taking one loan with an effective annualized rate of 120%. He defaulted on the loan, and the lender sued. That's 120%.
Yeah,
that's
Jesus.
a lot. They had two documentaries, one in January of 2019 on Hulu called Fyre Fraud.
Okay.
And another one on Netflix that came out on January, I think, of this year. Fyre, the greatest party that never happened.
Oh.
So
I always like being able to learn as we watch the stuff like this, especially stuff that has dated references.
Sure, yeah.
Your cock is cooked. That's what he said, right?
You can say that on
I think
TV,
you can
can't
say
you?
your cock is cooked, right?
Maybe.
I guess he's implying your dick rather than like
say
a chicken.
Cocksucker. Like that's what George Carlin said.
Yeah, that's one of the
Right.
seven. But that's also back in the 70s.
But I could
Was
say
it 70s, was it? No.
like my cock is crowing.
Was
I
it?
can say that.
Your what?
My cock is crowing.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I could say that like about my chicken.
You have a chicken?
Yeah.
If you're referring to a chicken, it's
You can
probably
say like I'm gonna ride my ass into town.
Yeah. A burro.
yeah, but can you say like I'm gonna ride your ass into town?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Eric's ass.
My
bartering
cock
it.
is crowing.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like depending on what it's doing, like if Wuntch said my cock is crowing, like
Yeah.
he probably can't say that. It might get bleeped
Yeah.
out.
Sure.
Because he probably doesn't have a chicken.
You might.
You might have a chicken.
He's a vulture. Why would he have a chicken?
God damn it.
It's avian.
That's pretty good logic, actually.
It's
He's right.
avian.
Yeah. The
Why would a
vulture would
vulture
eat
have
the
a
chicken.
chicken?
Yeah, it doesn't make any
a
sense.
vulture can't have a
Jesus.
chicken.
John Kelly got ousted, but nothing really bad happened to him. He's out in the private sector making more money.
Yeah, this is a television show, and we're trying to get as close to real life as possible.
I mean, that's it's usually how it works, right?
Yeah.
Like when you get someone out of like something that good, now they're gone from there. They just find some private way of being able to still do well.
They need like Law and Order, like you know, in the beginning of Law and Order, it's like there's a criminal justice system, the detectives that do this and the people that do this. They need to do a new one where it's like there are two criminal justice systems. One for all of us and one for the rich people. This is the bullshit.
He's probably working for Facebook now, like
Yeah.
stealing people's data.
Ah, fuck.
And I was looking at a thing talking about how FDR. There was a long time ago. There was a tax thing where like once you got to a reasonable point where it's like you can afford what you need to and you will be reasonably comfortable.
Yeah.
You would be taxed much more. And FDR like put that into effect back during like World War II, where it's like I think the number was like it came to like $300 and some thousand a year in today's money. That if you got that, that's what it would be the equivalent back then. And once you went over that, you started being taxed of that over money by like 90% or something.
Yeah.
And it made America have like the best middle class economy like in the world. And then Ronald Reagan got rid of all that. And it went from having
Reaganomics.
Yep. Dude, the more I hear about Reagan, the more I'm like, fuck this guy. He fucked up so much shit.
Dude, it's the trickle down.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But
we just need to rely on the sympathy.
Back then, the top 1%, of people that had money and everything was, I think the money in the U.S., they had like 10% or less.
Yeah.
And then today, they have like nearly 40% of the money.
Yep.
And now the poor and the middle class are lower than what they were before. And I'm like, maybe we should have stuck with that. Fucking Reagan.
Maybe we shouldn't have allowed what Hillary Clinton did to Bernie Sanders in that first primary.
However,
it wasn't great. Anyway, I'm depressed.
Yeah, I know. We were talking about rich people, and that's what I thought of.
We should watch some Dr. Stone and feel better.
Yeah.
Or another episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
I'm gonna get my
Do
cock
another
hooked.
What?
Guys, thank you very much for watching this episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine with us. I believe it was the 100th episode, so we've watched 100 weeks of B99. Most of them have been pretty great, but it's always great when Wuntch and Holt are together. I can't wait to see more, hopefully, now that she's on top.
There's 100 episodes.